it's a long video, but it's...
Hi, chat. I'm not having a good day. We're gonna get the streaming set up. We got the lights. We got the lights all set up. You know what that means? We're gonna have a great time, right? Right? Of course I am. I'm having a good day. Hey, I'm not having a good time today. Today was one of those days where I don't know why I'm streaming. I don't have a video idea. I was gonna start a YouTube short series, which is gonna be so fun for you guys, and whatever. I have to wait for them to arrive again, and hopefully they don't come up dead. And hopefully I'm just not having a good day, chat. Something happened today that I really it's not important. All right, it's not that important. You don't need to worry about it. It's a YouTube thing I was planning for like a while, and now that's away. I'll figure it out. If I were to show it on YouTube, I'd probably get myself removed, so I probably won't show anything about it. But I was gonna do this fun streamer earlier to best explain it. I got tadpoles. Little froggies, baby frogs. And my plan was I was gonna do a whole like YouTube series where it was like it was gonna be like chat will watch these frogs grow up and become frogs, and then eventually I would let them go, and then you could say goodbye to the frogs, and like it was gonna be like a month-long series, I guess you can say. That was the idea of it. And then I got the order, I got the shipment today, and they're all dead. Every single one of them were goddamn dead. Every single one of them. And that ruined my plan. That seriously ruined everything. I have two enclosures. I was gonna put them in two separate enclosures and show the water and start filling it up and put some water and give them a nice home and let them enjoy themselves and oh whoop de doo. And yeah, it didn't come out very well. I went to go get the box. It smelled like death. It was soaking wet. Like the box, to best explain it, it was covered in like 4 layers of tape. Um, it was like covered in like 2 thick layers of silver tape. It was like 2 Ziploc bags. Oh, for God's sake. I gotta do it. I'm gonna do it like this. That's not gonna have copyright. Well, but yeah, eventually I was gonna go do this whole series where I'll be like, oh, we're gonna see frogs today, and we're gonna see them grow from like big old baby, big old boys to like big old frogs, and we'd feed them, and we could like, I don't know, like maybe do like videos about them, stuff like that, and I would have loved that, but then they're dead. All right, did I paste it fully? Yeah, let's go. I got it right. That's actually what I want. I feel like I don't need this anymore. / cut. There we go. Now I need to go to the right area I want to do this in. So basically, I was like super excited, just super pumped to see a whole new adventure with frogs and things. And now I'm just bummed out. I don't know. I just want to stream to kind of clear my head. Maybe because I got work tomorrow at 6 again. Maybe. Hey, famous. I don't know. Maybe streaming will help me clear my mind a little bit. Or at the most, I hope it does something to where maybe it can give me a bit of like feeling. Just solving just solving the captcha. I'm just upset. That's all. I was planning this. Like, for people who don't like, Famous is here. I already told Famous about this, but I'll say it to almost everyone. Um oh shit. Why did it paste down there? Undo. Okay. Why is it just paste? Oh, I / I did it in the wrong spot, didn't I? Shit. / paste. Ooh, maybe if I just moved it a bit more down to the left. Look, I just wanted to make something on the server. Alright, maybe I need to fix this copy and paste situation. And half of these don't have the freaking things on the side and bottom. For some reason, I forgot to paste them. Unless that was from the original one, in which is my fault. Shut up. I planned this little video for months. Like, I had the frogs. I wanted to do a whole YouTube series on it. I had a great idea, and I don't know. Maybe I should just quit on the idea. All right, maybe I shouldn't do it. Like, is it worth it? Is it really worth it to just risk having the same guy send me the same tadpoles in the same condition? I don't hit delays. I just it has to be there. It has to be good. Otherwise, if it's not good, what's the point? This is it's hit me hard, okay? This is one of those things that this thing has hit me hard, like majorly. This is like a major thing that is like I'm gonna have to literally just make the I'm gonna have to do this. Your reaction shows you very careful you said, and you should do it anyways. Thanks. I so the whole story of it was okay. Here's the actual story that I had a good time. So when I was not recording this, I had I sent pictures to Famous. I had a single lizard enclosure. It was a single lizard enclosure, but what it had was a bunch of small tadpoles. And they were cute. They were awesome. And I loved them. They were one of the cutest things that I had in the longest time. They're like these little baby tadpoles. You had them like in the little enclosure. And I loved taking care of them. And eventually I went to feed them and I realized the food that they had, like the food source that was meant for them, it was too big. They couldn't eat the food. It was too big. They couldn't digest it. Something about they tried kept escaping, and eventually I realized that maybe these aren't the right frogs for a situation. So I let them go. Basically, I drove like 10 minutes away to like a local area that I know people like to dump frogs, and I put them in a lake. Let them go. Look, it's legal. It was a legal thing, okay? Legally, I did it. I'm not gonna do illegal stuff for YouTube. But yeah, legally, I got them, found them a good home, and let them go. And then eventually, I was like, I like that. That was really fun. Maybe I should do that again. So I was looking up like what are good frogs that are pretty decent sized, and one of them was bullfrogs. You know, big old bullfrogs, big guys. And I was like, sweet, I can probably do a series on this. Like the idea was like I want to do a series based on what Florida people do, and that being frogs, lizards, all those kinds of animals. And eventually I went to look for one, and I have it on my Chrome when I had a plain nose earlier. I don't know if I got rid of it. So I got it on I should say it. I got it on January 27th. Basically, January 27th, I got the little package. I called them up. I basically ordered the tadpoles. And I was so excited. I was like, sweet, I can finally make something that is fun. So I got the enclosure cleaned out. I cleaned up the way. I got everything set up. I was super excited. I got a bunch of moss balls because for some reason tadpoles like moss balls for betta fish. So I got like 4 of them. I have about 4 at the moment, and I was preparing for the moment to when they came in. And when I went to check last night, I had to go to Miami. My dad's gonna get surgery or something. My dad's gonna get surgery to get a new liver, so all good things. Basically, what happened was I waited. It was supposed to come It was supposed to come yesterday. Completely, it was supposed to come yesterday, but it was delayed by like a day, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. Maybe the whole thing got delayed. Maybe something happened. Whoop-de-doo. Life happens. I cannot see where I'm building. It is too dark below there. So eventually I don't want to make this a whole video because one, That'll be stupid. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say it live and see how people react. They want me to shut up, I'll shut up. So eventually what happened was I was like, oh cool, it's delayed. It's fine. I'll wait, I'll figure it out. Maybe I will get them eventually. You get what I'm saying? Eventually I'll get them and then I can start. And then I can acclimate them to the water and everything will be just as planned. Something will be perfect. What could go wrong, right? Well, I came back from work today. I'm burned out from work, obviously. And, they're dead. So, when I came back from work, you're probably expect things won't be perfect because you think they won't. To explain it entirely, I get home from work. I work retail. I even asked this question on shorts way too many times. I work retail, okay? Yes. Sociopath Florida man that talks absolute bass stuff without bass boosted music. Works goddamn retail. Whoop-de-doo. So, I get back home, and the box, I don't think I can show what the box looks like. It's on my short, but, basically, the box is covered in this duct tape. Like, complete, utter, like, airtight to the brim duct tape. So I had to legitimately get a knife. Like, when I say knife, I don't mean like, oh, a small knife. I had to get a cooking knife just to, no joke, open the damn thing. Which was weird, because I've never opened up, because I've gotten tadpoles before. I have. I've never seen someone package tadpoles with, like, industrial tape levels of security. And I just thought, I was like, oh, maybe it's something based around, maybe it's based around something like the tadpoles can't be moved as much or something. And then I opened the bag. And when I opened the bag, it smells, when I open the tape, it smells like rancid death. Like, not like, oh, normal rancid death smell. I mean, it smelled like something has died, has been dead, and the box was soaking wet, crinkly, wet cardboard. And this just happened a few hours ago, so I'm still dealing with what the hell just happened. So eventually, I'm like, oh, maybe the tadpoles are safe, right? Maybe everything's fine. All 10 of them. And when I say these tadpoles were big for the series, I don't mean like, oh, they were like, no, they were the size of the palm of my hand, maybe smaller. They're like this big. This freaking big. They're big tadpoles, and there's 10 of them. And they're all dead. I'm mad. I am seriously mad about this. Like, I don't hate, like, the guy. He gonna send me more. He said he's gonna send more. But the thing is, he used Ziploc bags. Freaking double layer Ziploc bags to package them. Now, I've heard some MacGyver levels of, like, packing containment. Like, seriously, I have done some of that myself. So, it has happened. But at the same time, these are tadpoles. Like, they need specifically a certain amount of air. And they were put inside with Johnson & Johnson brand. I am not sponsored by Johnson & Johnson. I don't want to be. But Johnson & Johnson brand Ziploc bags. Which, for one, I have taken care. I have gotten tadpoles, I have gotten fish, and they always come in these, okay, how do I explain it? It's like these airtight, there are these airtight bags that you get at the, I don't, chat, if you can understand it, you probably understand what I'm saying. It's the airtight bags you get from from the pet store. It's those. It's basically those kinds of bags. And a lot of the times that's all they normally come from. I just realized I want to put a balloon on the side, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. Fish bags. Yeah, fish bags. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like a lot of them you would use fish bags. No, these are 2 Ziploc bags. Like Johnson and Johnson Max Food Safety. Max Food sized bags. Specifically used to hold tadpoles. 10, okay? Not miscounting. 10 this size. This size, the Johnson & Johnson Ziploc bag surrounded by bubble wrap, a cardboard box. And if I were to send you the picture of what the box looked like, the first response from my mom's boyfriend was, "What did you order? A bomb? A bomb?" No, it looked like how a bomb would be wrapped. That's how weird like the wrapping was. So it was one of those moments where I was like, what the hell is this? Because the first thing I noticed was like, whenever you get like a fish, like, let me explain this. Like, if you were to, I don't know, like, let's say you order a fish off Amazon or eBay, right? What happens is this doesn't normally come in this heavily wrapped box. It normally comes in like a regular packing box with like normally comes in like a regular packing box with a bunch of other stuff. Like normally it's not important. It's not that important, okay? Just consider what I'm saying. They don't normally come with that much protection. Most of the time it's 2 bags and that's about it. And so when I went to go check on it, it was just these 2 bags. It's the box. So the box itself is covered in tape. Like, it is covered in this gray tape. And I don't know what the tape brand is, but God, did he shove a ton of tape for this one box. And I didn't know what this box was. When I first saw it, I didn't know it was literally tadpoles. And eventually, when I realized what they were, I was like, oh my god, they're here! Ran to the backyard, or the patio, basically. You can probably see the short that was made after. It's on my channel. You're gonna see that short. It's taking a while to load up for people. Sorry if it is. Basically, I go to check on it, and I open the thing. I get a few knives. I open the bag. The box smells like rancid death. Something isn't right. Why does it smell like this? Why is the box wet? Maybe it rained at home. I don't know. And then I check on the dang things, and they're dead. Every single one of them. They're just floating in yellow, nasty, grimy water. And I was mad, okay? I just spent... Now, here's the truth. I am not fully happy with how much I paid for them. I paid $37 for 10 bullfrog tadpoles. $37. It's like $25 plus shipping plus taxes, America crap. And that's it. That's all it was. It was like I waited 5 days. Okay? I waited 5 days of my life from basically waiting to get a video plan, because I want to make this video for the longest time. I want to build a fun series that people could relate to. Because I have a beta fish named Toby, and I don't think anyone cares about Toby. He just lives in a flower vase, eats moss, modern American stuff. I don't live in the swamp. I live in a modern district of Florida, so I don't live near a swamp. I mean, I could go to a lake, but the last thing you want is fish. I already go fishing in a local area. How do I light this? I could. I didn't think of how to light this, did I? Oh God, I didn't think of that. Whatever. I didn't think it through. Whatever. I'll put like levers on the ceiling or something. So basically what happened was I was like, oh God. So I look at the bag, I look at them, and my first thought is entire time. So the whole series is gonna be like everyone can see the frogs grow and you can bond. Like the top comment for each video could be the name of the new tadpole. Not all of Florida is swamp. I live in the beach part of Florida. I don't live in the swamp part of Florida. There's two different parts of Florida. There is the swamp part and there is the okay, one, there is the swamp part of Florida and then there's the beach part of Florida. There are two different areas. The beach part is the one I live in. So to explain it, I went to go like the first thing I said was like personally this only happened a few hours ago, okay? I'm still like I am gonna get new ones. I am gonna get more, which I'm fine with. But the whole point being it doesn't matter anymore, okay? Look, I don't care if I'm going to get new tadpoles. I just don't want the same mistake happening again. The last thing I want to do is wait 5 days. I already got the enclosures cleaned out. I already got... Oh, no. I used to get tadpoles. At my local mall area, there was this abandoned restaurant with a bunch of old fountains full of tadpoles. That restaurant got re-renovated and the tadpoles are completely gone. So I can't get there from there anymore. But to explain it, after I saw the bag, it was so I went to look. Okay, let me get back to the story. I went to look at the bag, and you might think, oh, maybe maybe one or two tadpoles survived. No, the water was at the lowest level it could be, and there was about 10 big ones, the size of the palm of my hand, dead. And I was devastated. Like, I wasn't just devastated at the fact that, oh, it's a bunch of dead animals, they smell like shit, throw them out and flush them in the toilet or something. No, I spent money, time, effort, and work to literally create this theme, to create this thing that, because I want to make things people want to enjoy on YouTube. And I don't know what people want, okay? I don't know what people would want to watch on YouTube. That's something I don't have an answer to. So I'll just go with my gut and maybe do something my way. Like tadpoles or animals. I don't know. Do you all like animals? Do you like little frogs or toads? Do axolotls count? I don't know. Like, the point being, I planned this entire thing from the very end of it. I did everything. I did it all right. And then this happened. And it messed everything up. Like, at the end of it all, I don't blame him. I don't blame the seller because here's the truth. Animals, like tadpoles, are known to be quite fragile animals. So I don't really blame the seller. Don't get me wrong. Is my stream lagging? I don't really I like tadpoles specifically because of my love for weird animals. Like, that's something I'm gonna say. I love weird freaking animals, man. Like, ever since I was a kid, I was in love with like animals that had weird ways of life. That's basically how my childhood was. I would go to the local pond. Like I sound like I sound like a southerner, I swear to Christ. But I remember as a kid going down to my local pond slash lake. And what we do is we go fishing there. And we had this little open area which is public where people could just go fishing and see the fish. And so eventually, as a kid, I would just go there, stare at the lake, and just love seeing the little frogs and the little fish. And it made me happy. It made me this kind of, it gave me like a moment of joy that I can't really explain. I mean, how else do I explain other than, I guess, ignorant bliss? Oh crap! The stream is it's a stream. Okay, what the hell, YouTube? YouTube, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm checking the widget right now. 1 second. Uh, Stream is healthy. All right, must be something else. Mm. So what happened was, I remember as a kid going to the local pond area, seeing the little croaking animals walking around. Greatest moments of my life were just those moments because I didn't have anything else in my life to think about. I was a kid. I didn't have taxes. I still don't pay my taxes. The government can't make me pay my taxes. I'm not paying them. I'm not paying my damn taxes, government. But the whole point being, I, as a kid, used to love doing that. Just for the whole premise of it was simple. It was a very easy mindset. And at the very end, I loved it. Kevin loves walking kilometers for pure. Hey, no, we can't say that. No. I smoke a good No, I smoke a good Cuban cigar. I smoke a good Cuban cigar. I don't do that. Cuban cigars are my thing. But the whole point being, like as a kid, I always loved like weird animals. Alligators and how they're big and gnarly and terrifying. Sharks and how they're old as dirt, and basically anything that had a weird like evolution. I think I had an addiction to a platypus at one point. Can't remember. I used to love the weird animals of the world. It just felt cool to learn about something that you couldn't fully grasp an understanding of. And I just took that to heart and I just kept going with it. And I just always loved animals like that. Bro, why can you say what the fuck is a clown? I'm being serious, famous. I'm actually being like open about why I want to make this series. So in return, I started buying tadpoles. I bought tadpoles the first time to see how they lived, and they turned to frogs, and then they started croaking in my backyard. And I had to relocate one, which it was a pain because relocation of a frog that size and that damn noisy is quite annoying. What? Okay, I'll be there in a second. But eventually I couldn't figure out. I don't need a tortoise. Look, I don't have the fancy tanks. I have fish. God damn piece of work. But at the very end of it, I just want to do that. So later on, I made the whole series, and so eventually I did want to make a series on YouTube about these animals. And I basically started up. I got some enclosures, I got the food. I have food specifically for frogs and other animals similar to it, you name it. I have flake food, I have foods that they would like, and I had it all set up. I had it all planned. I was super excited. And I wanted to make a whole series. Just, I don't know, yeah, be entertaining. That's all. Like, would it be a professionally made series? Absolutely not. It's just gonna have flaws and audio issues and all of that jazz. It would just been something like that. And when the tadpoles came in dead, it affected me. Like, seriously, I'm putting a lot of work into a series, and well, now what do I do? I already put the effort in. Things didn't go my way. Yes. But at the same time, now it's like now I have all this free time that I was using before. All the time I used before to make this. Now what do I do? Because I don't want to do Minecraft all my life. I don't. I want to make series. I want to make fun videos. Like, I'm never gonna go like pure Australian junkie with the mindset of adopting an alligator or something. Like, I'm not gonna go that far out in my mindset. But I just want to go with something simple. Maybe something the subscribers will like. Kevin, we bought a zoo. I wanted my fans to, I don't know, have a series because there's a ton of viral series out there that relate to animals. What's his name? There's some guy that has some emu named Kevin. There's another guy, and there's the ant. I can't remember the guy's name. He runs some kind of ant colony YouTube channel where he kind of shows off his ant colony and all that. Which I like that, okay? I like that engineering and creativity to make a channel based on something. I have 4 dogs, but I want them to not be just specifically my YouTube mascot and logo thing. So those are off the market. I'm not going to do those specifically. Okay, how big is this build? It's probably not that big. Oh, okay, that's actually quite moderately sized. I like that. Ants. Yeah. That's him. So yeah, I want to do something similar, but rather than have some production thing, I want to use it on the Shorts platform of YouTube. Since a lot of people watch short form YouTube videos, I thought maybe I can make some kind of a short version of that. Maybe it could be similar to Ants Canada, but rather you can have little frogs hopping around and maybe big old tadpoles or fish, and I have no idea. Just my channel's a mix of everything. That'd be cool. But yeah, this pushed my entire planning back now, and I don't know what to do at all. Cause I mean, I am building this cool looking junk, which in my opinion still needs more balloons. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it this thing out. You got an ecosystem. I'm gonna go eat something real quickly, but it's like basically that's what I want to do. Like, just giving an idea for it. I want to make like a little slice of life. Like, I don't want to keep making skits fighting furries and Therians. I don't know what Therian is. Um, Fighting off furries, doing all this, making video game stuff. I don't want to. I don't want to do that shit. That's not gonna be me all the time. I want to make stuff that's fun, and I want to do stuff that's more entertaining than just me blabbing on about stupid crap. So in return, I just thought this would be a cool idea. Like, I care about the fans who do watch my content. I do. It's like I don't get comments, but I'll be fully honest. I don't comment either. It's fine. I fully understand that mindset. Like, plus I'm busy with life. I'm constantly busy with life, work. I'm going out to Disney in a few days, and like on Friday, I'm gonna be in Disney. So you'll prepare. That's my video. I'm preparing to make a big video in Disney. Um, so you're gonna see a fun video there. Trust me, you're gonna love that video. Love it or hate it, you can kill me in the comments. I don't care. But the whole point being, I am going to make a video there. I'm preparing some big situations. I'm working on stuff. Okay, like I don't want to just make short content all my life when it comes to YouTube. I want to work on stuff that I enjoy building, making, things like that. Wait, I just realized I could probably make this bigger if I just combine the second one. Kevin presents Disney King. Yeah, I can't do that. I cannot do that. I feel like I could probably make this bigger if I just... I have an idea for what I want to do with this. Oh, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do with this. Now I just need to copy this. I feel like I can just / copy. Nope. Nope. Oh, / I don't think my redo did anything except I need to change a position of where the copy and paste are because I want to modify this. DM's wild. Let me just 0.1, which maybe I should expand it a bit more. Right there, and then 0.2 would be all the way over here. I want to make a blimp, like just a big old blimp. / copy. And then I just need to stretch this as far as I can over here so I can make a second duplicate. I think I need to make it a little bit closer. Ooh, did that cut it off? Oh, no? Woo! That's perfect. I like that. That's perfect. I'm gonna try and cheer you up. The whole point being, I just want to make fun content. Like, I don't know what YouTube wants from me specifically. That's the thing. I don't know what YouTube specifically wants me to do. Because YouTube is a very crazy place, I should say. It's chaotic. It can be a bit creepy. You get some weirdos in the background who try and stalk you or every single move. I love how my build did not replicate these one edges, so I have to rebuild them by hand, but I want to make this thing way bigger than it originally was so that I can start building a new project for Rivco. There we go. No, but yeah, this stream is going to be a little bit shorter than most. Mostly because I don't really have a specific want for this stream. Just a little update, because I could have made a full video. That's the thing. I was going to originally make this, nah, bro, YouTube don't care. Like, here's the thing. I was going to make a full-ass video, like, oh, why, called like this plan like a whole plan of like explaining the canceled idea, but I don't know. thought maybe going on live stream would help, but I don't know exactly if I'm gonna get bullied or if that's gonna hit me right in the face again. Not really much to say about either one of those. Probably the bullied part. Let me see. How big is this balloon gonna need to be? How big is this? Is this a 4 block? Okay, so this is a 4 block. So, and then I just need to. This is a 4 block, so the balloon will need to then go. I want to make a blimp. Like a makeshift blimp, okay? Hear me out. Or Gmod. I feel like Gmod would be fun, but for some reason my computer hates it and just dies in the middle of the stream when I do Gmod, so I'm probably not going to do that tonight. Just see what this looks like on the map. How big is this? Which map is it? Ooh, that's actually going to be quite big, so I should probably make the balloon a little bit bigger for here. So I'm guessing make the balloon even. It would have to be 4 blocks in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm guessing that is the 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I don't know how to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that leads back to 1, 2, 3. So I think that's the right number. I might. So I'm gonna go figure things out at the moment. But yeah, I just want to do a little stream for fun. There will be a post later on that will show the newest build that's gonna be coming out after this stream. So you're gonna see what the full build is later, but for now I'm gonna end stream. I know this is a really short one and probably not the most useful, but I gotta go to work early. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Today's just not one of those days that things went well, but maybe tomorrow will be better, right? I hope it is. Have a good night, guys.